Hello and welcome to the daily Forex report for August 7th. We are looking at the US-Japanese yen pair first. This pair surged to the upside and pulled back. Friday it pulled back a little bit. We are looking for this pair to overall move sideways, possibly going as high as 79.78, possibly as low as 77.12. Look for some resistance around 78.75 and look for some support around 77.50. Now the Euro-USD pair, this pair closed down, had a strong move to the downside, did gap up. We'll talk about that here in a minute. We are looking for this pair to potentially go as high as 145.68. Sorry about that. As low as 139.68. Look for some resistance around 144.25 and look for some support around 142.00. Now the pound US dollar pair, this pair closed up, moving sideways overall. Have somewhat of a diamond formation going on here to some degree. Could see a breakout happen. It did gap up a significant amount. We are looking for it to potentially go as high as 165.93, possibly as low as 161.57. Look for some resistance around 164.75. and look for some support around 162.50. Now the US Swiss, this pair continues to move to the downside, although last week was after with a strong move to the downside. We did gap up, it did move down, but the last couple of days it just moved sideways. We have a pretty nice gap, about 66 pips at the open today. We are looking for it to potentially go as high as 77.82, possibly as low as 0.7447. Look for some resistance around 0.7700 and look for some support around 0.7550. Now, what am I looking at during this next session? Well, all four of the pairs gapped. What I'm looking for is them to retrace to the previous Friday's close right here. So let's go ahead and take a look at the euro. And let's drop down to the hour time frame just to get a kind of a better idea of what we're looking at. You can see so far that this pair has it gapped the most out of all of them, so that's one of the reasons I'm looking at it. It gapped 136 pips. Now the tendency is 89.1% of the time it will retrace to the previous Friday's close right here prior to Friday. So prior to Friday's close. So what we're looking for is that to be filled. It's real close to that right now. You can see that it has pulled back from its lows around the 14300 mark. Basically a break below the 14300 mark. The low was at 143.03. So getting a break below it, we could see it drop even further. That puts the line at 142.98, and then we come down here to the previous Friday's close, and basically it's at 142.80. So this would be we'd be able to grab a scalp out of this of about 20 pips, 19 to 20 pips from that. If you wanted to drop down to an even lower time frame to get even a clearer picture of that, you could see the market moving lower. But basically look for a break to the downside and grab just a quick little scalp out of that is how I would play that, and it looks like that could occur at any time. Hope that helps, and until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.